We were very lucky to catch up with Jeff Nelsen, who is a member of Canadian Brass, just finished playing at the Empress Theatre in Fort Macleod. About 7 years you've been with Canadian Brass. What's this experience been like for you?
It's a dream. It's definitely just amazing. I saw Canadian Brass for the first time when I was 12, so they were the group that made me really see how fun it could be to be making music and to play a brass instrument. That's the reason why I play horn, and up in Edmonton.
For people who don't know, Canadian Brass has been around in one form or another for about 35 years or so. There's a couple of original members, so been toured all over the world, made themselves very well known. So to be part of this is pretty prestigious.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a dream, and it's great for us to be now the younger members as well, being the next generation, being able to be the groundbreakers for all the new things that Canadian Brass, we saw them doing, and now we get to be a part of where we go.
So tell us about growing up, where you're from, how you got involved in music originally, and then to see the brass and then to be a part of it. A little bit of your history.
I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, pig farm about 10 miles north. Yeah, Alberta, right here. Yes, yeah. Very proud. And so I saw them in Edmonton when I saw them. But it's a complicated but fun story that my parents are opera singers when I grew up on a pig farm. About 10 miles north of Edmonton. Yeah, it worked out great. We had the culture of the classical music in the house and then the work ethic of the farm, and those two things combined perfectly for myself and my two sisters, who are also professional musicians. One's in the Boston Symphony and one plays in London, England. Yeah.
Could the pigs sing?
They were amazing. Some of them better than others, depending on how the training. But yeah, they're very high culture. They're happier for Mozart than Beethoven. Actually, they were a little picky. But
and one thing about the Canadian Brass is the fact that there's, apart from being great musicians, it's highly entertaining. You do a little choreography, you do a little bit of humor, and you bring, and we're here with a bunch of kids from the school in Fort Macleod. You're bringing some real education as well.
Yes, actually, it's very serious. We don't try and have any fun things going on, because classical music, it's very serious. Yeah, that's the way to, instead of only communicating outward toward an audience, Canadian Brass connects, and we include the audience, and it's a lot more holistic, and everybody it's an experience that feeds off each other and grows through.
Now, what about, this is sort of one of the things that you do, is you do give back and you teach these kids that are coming. This is just a side event from the actual shows that you do. So is that important to you? And you're an educator as well, right?
Right, sure. Oh yeah, it's equally important to the performing. And the performing is amazing because it lives right there and it sends momentum, it sends people home to practice and try and figure out how to do that as well. But then the teaching really grows roots, and it's fundamental, and it lasts a lot longer. Yeah.
What about
to us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, you play French horn. Was that your first choice?
Yes, it was actually. Yeah, my sister told me that I played the theme for Little House on the Prairie.
Play a little bit right now?
Come
on, here we go. I'm putting you on the spot.
How does it go? Hold on. That wasn't it at all, but that's the French horn.
Sir, I put him on the spot. What about the traveling that you get to do with the group? You've been, you get to go all over the world.
And to bring that music and to bring the name Canadian Brass throughout the world. And the group was actually the first group to go behind the Iron Curtain in the 70s in China. That was one of the first major international exposures that the group had, and we still get to do that today. And we're working with Yamaha as well. We do a lot of things in Japan and Germany and Europe. And
any particular area, any particular concert that sticks out in your mind as one of the highlights of your 7-ish year career?
Yes, many places for many different reasons. There's a lot of really great things. It's really hard to choose. There's Italy for the food and the passion, and Spain, the late night concerts, and then the food afterward. But I guess I'm centering on food a lot. But and no joke at all. But today, these experiences with the kids, and to go to these schools here and come home to Canada as well, and to Alberta,
What about other celebrity musicians that have you been able to meet up with? Maybe some other your mentors or some other people that you were saying, wow, I just met Paul McCartney or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. And my most exciting mentors are not the famous people. It's the people that really touched my heart and motivated and cleared up life and things for me. But yeah, we got to play, and other famous people are, send a lot of energy and inspire as well. Doc Severinsen, we did a concert with him in California for a wine event that was fun, and he auctioned off the high note. Just genius. It was just amazing. And Carol Burnett, and we were at that same event and things. And Bare Naked Ladies, actually, we do a bunch of concerts. We did a tree lighting ceremony in New York last month with Bare Naked Ladies and some other people.
Okay, if there's one message that you'd like to give to kids who are saying, I don't know about brass, taking up an instrument, practicing, what would you say?
That I love what I do, and yesterday I was in the building working 15 hours straight, and it felt like 5 minutes because I love what I do. So just find what you love to do and do that and work at it every day, and it's going to get better each day, and that's it. And just go for excellence alone, and that's hireable in any career.
Jeff, love the fact what you just said, and the white shoes, which is very traditional. Good stuff there. Thanks for joining us here on Scenery.
Pleasure. Thank you.